He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Charlotte 49ers offense will get the first crack at it here. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against, candidly, an overmatched opponent. But, hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup. But this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent than they have. They haven't tackled well this season. They're going to have to play their best game against a great opponent. But we've seen upsets happen. They got to get some adrenaline, some emotion, something good to happen early.
I think it has to happen early, David, and then the question is, can they maintain that over the course of the entire game? Listen, it's college football. 18 to 22-year-olds, and maybe this offense just thinks they can come out here and roll their helmet out on the field, and that's going to get it done. We've seen crazy stuff happen, but no doubt, this defense has to play out of their minds today to have any shot.
The 49ers decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. So the Michigan State Spartans offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be able...
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. And the Spartans send out the punt unit. Makes the catch at the 35. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Caught in the backfield, it's Pitts. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on 3rd down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the 49ers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20, pick up a 5 to the 19. The Spartans racing to the line in the hurry-up.
You know, with defense, it's this pick-or-poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Brown will throw it. Finds his big tight end. Turning it on. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Making side adjustments here. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires on the move. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Fakes the grab.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
The play action fake. Fires to the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Florida is currently trailing in this one, but I'm old enough to remember the comeback Danny Wuerffel led in 1995 to beat Tennessee. So don't rule anything out here today.
To the ground with the back.
It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Arizona State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
But when the offense goes empty, that triggers the defense to want to blitz. The linebacker came that time. They couldn't get him blocked, and down goes the QB.
The 49ers will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Takes the easy one to the back. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. And the Spartans want to pick up the tempo.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the foot.
There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field.
Man, this guy just has a lot of skills when he's toting the rock, doesn't he? He's got speed, but he's also physical. Kind of reminds you of great Michigan State running backs. Guys like Le'Veon Bell or T.J. Duckett. They could run guys over, but once they got in the 2nd level, they could take it the distance. This guy has skills like that.
Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Pressure coming. He got it. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. grab behind the line. It's Mancuso. They will score! Touchdown, Sparty!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll return it. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now the play fake. Finds his big tight end. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. And the 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, you're seeing a complete effort right now by this football team. Their offense has been doing their part, scoring points. They've got a big lead, and the defense right now is just shutting the opponent out. So good against the run and so athletic and have the ability to rush the passer. As you saw right there, getting the sack. We're only in the first quarter, but they're right now winning this game in all three phases.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Here's the heat. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Great job to get down with the slide after getting everything you could. The 49ers will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He fires a bullet to the right. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Brown wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. Third down play from the gun. Snagged in the middle. It's Bean. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Spartans want to crank the tempo. To the air on first down. Floats it out in space. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They're dealing with a second and long. They run the reverse. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Breaks into the open. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Off play action on first down. just a short pass to the tight end. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on second down. Lets it fly. Makes the grab. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Wants to throw for it on third and goal. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And the returner will be brought down. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Brown will throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got him downfield. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. This guy fits that Spartan quarterback mold. A guy who makes plays, a Jeff Smoker, a Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, a guy that you can depend on. You got to find that guy that can complement who you are and what you are, and so you can get a lot of the fans going, go green, go white. Find the complement at quarterback to this offense.
The Spartans will hustle to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Flying down the left side. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, 49ers. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
You know, they say sometimes you got to be at the right place at the right time, and that linebacker was. When that ball came free, he saw it immediately, was able to scoop it, show you the speed, and he takes it back for a long touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Oklahoma is currently ahead early in this one, but they just haven't been able to really pull that schooner ahead offensively. They're up by 10 over Tennessee. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. You should see.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Brown wants to pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the 49ers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grabbed in the middle. It's Upshaw. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, it's complete. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Niners!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Brown will throw it. Fires complete on the crosser. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. I don't think he was the primary receiver on that play, David, but a very productive pickup on first down.
And these tight ends are so good at understanding zones and where to sit down. And listen, it's not a huge gain down the field, but it's always death by 1,000 cuts. Small gains, great tackles, and continue to move the sticks.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
And the Spartans headed quickly to the line.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Quick strike complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to keep it in the air. The screen, and watch out. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Big third down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going.
Oh, he's got some space. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Spartans. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. It's complete to the left. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Quick release on the RPO. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The 49ers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on 3rd down. He's going to throw deep right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the 49ers will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
The Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up. Brown wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. It's caught downfield. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. They'll run it. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Gonna run it. It's Robbins. Turning it on. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Physical running style. Maybe the patron saint of that for Michigan State is T.J. Duckett.
Oh, the big fella. And it does. That reminds me of Michigan State football. That's who they are, right? The physicality. They're gonna be blue collar. They're gonna roll up their sleeves, and make no mistake, every game you play against them, if you don't match the physical challenge, you will lose.
Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Zings it complete to the right. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's the handoff. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Touchdown, Michigan State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Florida has the lead right now, but those Gator Chomps haven't come easy. They're in a tight one right now in Gainesville. They're up by 4 over Arizona State. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Firing deep. He's got it down the left side. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. The 49ers in the hurry up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
And the 49ers will punt it away on 4th down. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Snags a quick pass on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Brown will throw it. Fires to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in East Lansing. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's head back to the place they've been playing football for more than 100 years, Spartan Stadium.
The 49ers will boot it away to start the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Oh, better look out. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. And the Spartans come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Spartans will have it 1st and 10.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Sprinting away. Touchdown, Sparty. And the route is on.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from this offense. Look, last week you found a way to win a close game. That's what you're supposed to do. But this offense looks like they're taking it to the next level, hitting their stride a little bit, finding out who they're going to be, and they've looked explosive to that.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stopped.
There he goes. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. And the 49ers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Punt is in the air. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
All the way down to the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Brown wants to pass. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll leave it with the lone back.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. Breaks into the open. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
The 49ers will punt this one away. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
And the Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Brown will throw it. Flips it out in the flat.
Well, I like the idea by the quarterback on that throw. He's just trying to spit it out to the perimeter quickly and give this guy a chance to advance it, but the accuracy was terrible on that one. That was a circus-type catch for 0 gain.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Spartans will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Locked those heels at the 10 and didn't go backwards. He makes the fair catch there. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. Makes the tackle at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the 49ers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Vick. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The 49ers line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
This time on target. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Give to the running back. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg. 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun. Give on the inside. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
And the 49ers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gonna sling it on second down. Going downfield for the big play. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Backing up on the first two plays, now to try to throw it in drive on third down. Finds the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Spartans decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Special teams coming through as they pin him back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Handoff from the gun. Oh, he's got some space.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Kane. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
On the play, it's third down.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Punt is on its way. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. First play of the drive, it's the end around. Plows through the defense. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Can't get him to the ground. He's stopped short, and it's 4th down. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
4th down.
They'll run for it. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The running back has it.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The 49ers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Trying play action. Looking to buy time. He's out past the 35. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It stops. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. Got it in the middle. It's Upshaw. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
2nd down coming up.
The give to the tailback. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. And the 49ers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll go to the sneak. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The 49ers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And the 49ers send out the punt unit. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Got his man. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Brown wants to pass. He's got his man. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Punt is on its way. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.